So I'm all set to start creating my 1-point perspective boxes. I'm going to make a brand new file, go to File, New, and Blank File, or I can click on Control N. And once I'm here, I need to name my document, and I'm just going to call it 4 boxes, and my width and height and resolution are all going to be in inches. The width is 7, height is 5, resolution is 300. Click on OK. I'm going to use my pencil tool to start setting in my vanishing point. I'm going to change the color, just a small little dot, so I can see where my vanishing point will be. All the spaces, all the shapes will end up going towards that space. And then I'm going to go over here to, and this is my custom shape tool. I can choose all different sorts of tools, so I'm going to use my rectangle, and then I can use all different ones. I can always go to my custom shapes here too. I can use the heart if I'd like. I'm going to change colors in a bit, but right now I'm just going to leave them this color. Maybe add a star in here. And I'm going to take my move tool and bring that over here. I can always go to the corner here, and when my arrows look like they're bent, then I can twist the shapes around to different angles, different ways. Click on the little check mark, and I need one other shape, so I'm going to put in this shape. And again, taking my move tool, I can move that all around to whatever spot I want it to be. I'm going to keep that one kind of small. And I'm going to click on OK. Right now they're all in separate layers, so I'm going to go to the very top of my screen. We're going to go to Layer and flatten the image. This makes it a little easier for me to change colors. So over here is my color picker. If I click on this top box, and now this box opens up, I can click anywhere within here to find some different colors. And again, if I click on right that spot, then I click on OK. I can choose my bucket tool, and let's have that be purple, and this one be blue. I might want to change it to a little bit darker so I can see it a little bit better. I'm going to add a green one in there as well, and my last color will be orange. All right. So I have that, and I'm going to choose a completely different color for my vanishing point lines. I'm going to go back to my pencil tool, and I want to keep my pencil tool between 10 to 15 pixels right here. This is how I change the size of my pencil. So I'm going to put my pencil to 15, and I want to go from one corner. If I click and I hold Shift on my keyboard, and then I click the vanishing point, and it'll follow me. So again, I'm going to go from this corner, click, hold Shift, and go over here. Go back over here to this one, click, hold Shift, and so now that one is vanishing towards that point. I'm going to do the same thing over here with this heart. Now I don't have actual corners, so I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. So click, hold Shift. Again, I'm going to click, hold Shift, click, hold Shift, and so I've got some lines going that way. I'm going to do the same thing over here from this shape. All of these corners are going to go directly back to my vanishing point. And I'm going to do the same thing with this star here. Click, hold Shift, bring that down, click, hold Shift. I'm even going to go ahead and get inside this corner because I think that'll make that star stand out even more. Click, hold Shift. Now this one went over this line, so I'm actually going to undo that line. And I'm going to undo to get rid of that spot. So now that I have this on here, I'm going to use my bucket tool in order to fill in the lines. So I want to go back to purple. If I click on this box right here, I'm going to move this over. I can find exactly what purple I had before just by turning it into an eyedropper. And I want to choose a different purple to get into those other spaces. So if I click on that one, I'm going to click OK, take my bucket, put that right there. Again, I want to find a different purple. Again, click on OK, and put that one right there. And I want to do the same thing with this star. So again, I'm going to go over here to my color picker. Might have to move this guy over. I'm going to go back right here so I know exactly where that one was from. And I'm going to choose different colors that are in the same color family. And because I have quite a bit right here, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that again for this one right here. And lastly, I'm going to choose this green one over here and click, find out exactly which green I had. And now it looks like I have them vanishing all back into space. When I'm ready to save it and submit it as my project within Canvas, I need to go to File, Save As. And instead of leaving it normally, it shows up as Photoshop, you need to pull this down to where it says JPEG. And it'll have the title in there. And you'll go ahead and click Save and OK. And then I'll be able to upload that to Canvas.